Our legacy is a modeling and beauty academy models. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are really good. So, models, today I just want to talk to you guys about the importance of knowing yourself, like understanding exactly who you are, what you stand for, and what is for you. So, first of all, knowing yourself. Yes, we know that we are, I'm Melissa, whomever you are, you know your name, you know your surname, you know your age and stuff like that. But you need to go deeper. Don't just end there. Go deeper in finding exactly the things that you are strong at, the things that you are actually weak at, the things that are bad habits, the things that you enjoy the most, but you know you're not supposed to be doing, the things that make you as a person, sorry, things that make you as a person. So how do you get to find those things? Firstly, I want you to think right now. Take one moment and think, what is the one thing that gives you joy every time you do it? That one thing that you don't even complain when you have to do it. That one thing that you are at peace when you do it. That one thing is the thing that basically makes you as a person. So you need to identify that. Number two, identify the strong points. If you're a person that is talkative, you can speak, like public speaking is your strong point, then that is your strong point. If you're a person that is, well in marketing, like networking and so forth, that is your strong point. So I want you to identify the strong point, the thing that you excel in. Yes. And then three, identify your weak points as well. The things that you just can't get them done, like you don't, I don't know, but like they're not the things that you can do alone and excel in. You always have to get other people to help you, like because you just struggle with this thing. Yeah, you just can't get it done. Also, for instance, for me, I know for a fact, like my weak point is approaching people like for the first time. Listen, the anxiety I get, the nerves I get, like I get so scared because I fear the unknown. Let me put it that way, because in my mind I already have a response that that person might give me, but I mean, that person hasn't given me that response. So I shouldn't be fearing the unknown. So that is my weak point. Right. So I want you to identify your weak point. Right. So those three aspects make you, you. Yes, those three aspects make you, you. So the person that you are today is because of the thing that gives you joy when you do it. It's because of your weak point or your weak points, the things that you just do not excel in, the things that you just can't get done. Three, the things that are your strong points, the things that you, Jonga, you excel in those things. It is just for you. Some people may say you are called for this, it's your purpose. So those are the things that make you a person. Now, I want to talk to you guys about, how these things are important to you. First of all, having to identify these things make you stand a greater chance in understanding who you are. You understand exactly the things that freak you out, your weak points. When I'm asked to do this, I freak out because it is just not my strong point, right? So we are going to work on those things because we cannot be comfortable with things that we know are our weak points. If you have already identified your weak point, work on it. If it means talking is your weak point, talk more often, so that you get rid of the fact that this thing is my weak point. I can't get it done, because there's nothing that you cannot do. Understand? So I want us to get rid of those things. So we are working on that. If you know that, just being around people is your weak point, you prefer being alone, mingle with people, be around people, make sure you socialize, We need to get rid of those things because we need to be a full package. But also, we need to understand that in order for you to be a whole person, you need to have your weak points. But identifying them is very important, you know. And then also models. I know that, okay, you might think, but okay, how is this going to help me in my modeling career or whatever? But trust me, when you have identified who you are and understand exactly who you are, it will help you to know which stream of the modeling industry suits you best. Remember, there's so many streams in this industry. There's the commercial side, fashion, pageants, and so forth, you know. So you will understand, Uti, you know what, speaking is not my strong point. So I wouldn't really go for pageants because there I need to speak more. Let me just go for fashion because I love clothes. You know, I'm just very good in terms of runway, you know, that's just my strong point. Then you go for that. If you know that, you know what, I don't like this runway thing. All I love is clothes, and I'm very good in terms of posing. So I'm photogenic. Commercials for you, you know. So all of those things. So that helps you to identify which stream in the modeling industry best suits you. Well, in all industries, guys, you will get to know where exactly you fit perfectly, you know, because you've identified who you are, you understand yourself fully. Now, I want us to talk about, you know, the importance of the influence you're getting, like the importance of the influence you receive. Yes, the importance of the influence you receive. We need to understand that influence that we receive tend to make us certain people. I don't know whether I'm making sense, but it's very important for us to identify the kind of influence that we receive from people, you know, because that influence plants a seed in you, right? So, in order for you to be this person that is so dedicated and focused in their own path, you need to be very careful of the influence from your surrounding. Right. This is very important because listen, you will ask again, how is this aligned to my modeling thing? Mamela. Me, right? I'm a model myself, right? So I had to be very careful and cautious of the influence that is around me so that I don't lose focus on my path. Right. Now, losing focus on your path means that because some influences, it might be bad influence, like um jealousy influence, where a person will basically like pour some jealous spirits in you, where you see another person that is flourishing in the pageant side, then kubekho umuntu ozothi hayibo nawe ungayenza nje lanto, you would even do it better and stuff, and then you develop that. So that seed was planted, you develop that spirit of jealousy, and then you tend to lose focus on your own path, which is, let's say, fashion side. You lose focus on that and you go into a stream that is not for you. And then when you do not succeed, you think that um they're just jealous of me. No, listen, identify who you are, stay grounded in who you are, know your beliefs, know your values, know exactly what is for you so that you may focus exactly on that. Because remember, you guys may be here now, it's all of you together, but you are not gonna end on the same note, meaning your destinies are not the same. Some of you are starting with modeling but are not going to end with modeling. Some of you are starting with runway but are not going to end with runway. You need to focus and identify who exactly you are, and you just work on that, focusing on who you are. And that way, you will not be shaken about any other person's success or whatever. But remember, when another person is succeeding, you cherish that person's success because your time is also coming. I felt that it is very important for me to teach you that because in this modeling industry, there's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of jealousy where people don't really understand who they are, and then they tend to be jealous. Koba mhlambe uMelissa yena is flourishing in what she's doing, you know, but uMelissa got to understand exactly who she is and what she's called for, or what is, you know, her main thing in the modeling industry. So focus and invest more on who you are and what you are called for, basically, you know, the main thing that is for you in this industry, then when you do that, you will never go wrong. You will definitely never go wrong. So, yeah, models, that is all that I wanted to say today. I mean, I feel like we need to have a nice, I don't know, like something, man, just a line, a phrase that we end with, like the A team. We need to bring the spice. Anyways, I'm out.